I've had it happen before where you stub your toe in the dark. Oh, that can be brutal, can it?
Oh my God. Brian was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So first of all, here's who we have down here. Big Whitey. You remember Whitey? Whitey's alive and well. I mean, a massive fishy. Is he the one who's hanging?
Funny, yeah.
Now, he has a little bit of a sore on the one back right side. That could have been a brush burn from just something. Do you see the little sore? It's not by any means infected or anything.
Either hit a rock or...
Could have hit a rock or something like that. Now, I see Snowflake. Do you see the red eyes and the little red dot on his cheek? That's Snowflake, right? And he got big, too. See, there's Big Whitey. Oh, coming around.
Oh, he's so big.
He is a massive fish. He really grew. Hey, Whitey!
Yeah, the orange one didn't have...
I know Whitey of all names, right?
The orange one, though, that died, didn't have any...
Didn't have any... Could it have been old age from 2015 or 18 to now?
He didn't have any...
So we had him since 2018.
Yeah.
And he was already a decent-sized fish.
Yeah.
His name was Mango. And you remember Big Orange. We still don't know what happened to Big Orange. I mean, that's still to be determined. But so we have also... Is this Shell here, too? Almost a little version of Big Whitey. They're almost like twins. Oh, they're so massive. Isn't it something how they almost got to be the same size?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, Big Whitey's the bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was massive when we...
Yeah.
Hi. And you have one that's almost like a spot. A lot of little orange babies. They're the little mangoes, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so adorable. Would you be... You have a lot of population in here for the pond size, so that's a couple for the season. You would be okay because there's a lot in here for the...
I'm fine.
Yeah. How many would you say there are? I mean, when you look at the babies and all, a couple, 3 dozen maybe?
Yeah, and none have died.
Nope.
I haven't found any floating on top.
That's great news. See, I'm just moving the lily pad just to see. Yeah. Do you know what this does? This helps. Hi, Whitey. Oh, he remembered. They love to go.
I swear they eat like...
Hey, buddy.
Eat and eat. And I'm like, no.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Because if I come around this side, you'll be able to see through the lily pad.
Yeah.
Just the bulk of the pop. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, he remembers me. Hi, buddy. Whitey was always the most friendly fish in the world, I'll tell you. Snowflake was a little more shy, but Mango probably chased the living daylights out of him.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
To come to the top and not be afraid.
Exactly. Because
Like,
Kim, you have dozens of them.
I know.
At least a dozen hiding in the pot. They like to go through. You know why they like to go through it? It's like a tunnel. It's a little bit of shade, and it's cool. Probably 10 or 15 degrees cooler in there, I would say. But you have.
They can hide, I think.
And they can hide. They can play games and stuff.
Yeah.
Was that always there then? The pot for?
No, he just put that in this year.
Yeah, and it's got a little bit of bacteria and algae on, which is good because that'll help with the, as you know, the cycling. And as you know, it comes down from the first one. I tell my mom, and then the second one.
Brian said about cleaning, and I'm like, it's not good to clean.
If you clean too much and you lose all the, and then you got to do something called recycle, and then with the environment, they need some amount. So a little bit of fresh water. But what's nice about you is you have the rain, and it looks pretty. The water level's pretty maxed out right now because of the rain we've had recently.
Yeah.
But it can come down a little bit because we had a few weeks there where.
Yesterday too with the hose.
And you filled it with the hose, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that is so adorable. I'll try to.
Too fine with the hose water.
Yeah. We're low on fish right now because I give my dad some fish and he has a high turnaround rate because of the high. He doesn't always run his air conditioner when he shouldn't in certain rooms. And my father has a couple smaller tanks.
Yeah.
So they don't always last as long as they should when I give them up. So we give him, and then we run a little bit low on supply. So I'll snag a few, just a few little babies today. But it looks like you have enough to.
Oh God, yeah.
Absolutely. I just don't want to. I don't want to scare them too much with the net, but I'll just go in there real quick and.
Yeah, some of them were like black before.
They come out black, and they normally will lose that in time. Exactly.
Or they gain the orange.
I'll have to tell Joe you said hi too. Remember he was here. It was 96 degrees all that week, so it was just too hot to come out. And then I believe Brian fell ill. Yeah. We were going to stop over.
Brian was sick. Yeah.
He was, so we didn't want to take any chances, especially with them being back and forth to Philly and all, and being on the train and all that. So now Amtrak almost had a strike. So yeah. They just averted a disaster. Really.
He's going to Virginia.
Yeah, so he's just trying to keep himself healthy, right, and stay away from people, that is, so. Yeah. Well, I'll snag a few of these little fish. Oh, my goodness. Aren't they, they really, this is all because Mango went around and impregnated the bunch. I'm just wondering if he nailed Snowflake. I'm sure he got Big Whitey and Shell, at least a couple. It's hard to say, but they have little eggs and then they hatch, so that's what happened. Of course, they buried them so that they couldn't find. Yes,
that white and orange one?
Yeah, with the little white cap on the head. Oh, that's adorable. I'm going to snag a few of these.
Get that one.
We'll leave you plenty. I'm just gonna take. There's so many in here, and who's to say that they won't have more babies even before the end of the season? It's hard to say. But without Mango in there, who's the male at this point as far as the big? But like my mom said, the little ones will quickly get bigger because of the pond space. And when you take out a few, they're gonna have more room to grow. And then when there's gonna be some males in here that'll reproduce. So.
And in most cases, the males have more color.
I was gonna bring you a couple fish, but I ended up giving them to my dad and another person who had a pond named Destiny. So, but you're just as well. It's not like you need any more big ones, because these ones are gonna grow, and then you're gonna need to get rid of. Do you have anybody else that's interested in any fish right now, or
I
not?
have friends that have had theirs die, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to.
Oh, really? They don't take care like me. Yeah,
No.
exactly. You've seen our tanks
I'm
before,
very-
right? You saw I brought you after
Yes.
all the population that got you, because you had fish, and then there was that little peak break up here where you didn't, and then I brought you those couple.
Yes.
I believe it was Whitey originally,
Yes.
and Orange, and Shell, and then Nip, who Nip I told you was a little bit ill, and Nip had that pimple, and unfortunately he had a little bacterial infection inside, but he still lived out his last days in here and loved it very much. So, and then I brought you what was it, last summer? I think I brought you Snowflake and Mango.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You'll always be able to get more from us provided you need them, but right now you've got a plethora that came from them. So
Yes.
I'll scoop a few up here. What do you use the toothbrush for? Just scrape
Clean the filter.
the filter.
Yeah. It cleans it up.
See, we have another
like
friend named Randy that
Morphe.
doesn't even have a filter in his pond. I'm going to get one for him, you know what I'm saying?
He should.
He should, exactly, because it gets
Yeah.
too murky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't have any. But this really cleared up beautifully. Even from last time, it was better than before. And you don't even have to have you put the net on when you're not here, right? Well, still
the net is just going on in the winter.
Just in the winter?
Yeah.
You haven't had as many stray animals. Well, with all these, it's kind of hard to say.
I like to keep it on year round, but Brian does not like it.
Because he likes to come out and be able to sit with them.
He's
Exactly.
like, well, no,
How have the animals been? Have they been? They always mainly come out at night. I mean, is it really bad at night at this point, or?
Mostly the neighbor's cats.
The neighbor's cats.
They're wild.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But clearly, they're really not doing an imp number on the big guy. Let me tell you, Whitey and them, the cats, they'll put up a fight, and the cat will get out of there. Because they're going to defend the babies. The mother will defend.
Well, so far, I don't think they've gotten any.
That's amazing.
I don't
And
think-
other than Mango, you've been clean slate, a bill of health with everybody. So
Mango was just like flipped on the bottom. I'm like, oh.
I know.
He's going.
Because it was old age, you inspected him. It wasn't a sore, wasn't an ick or bacteria or anything.
There was no spots
flukes,
on it.
anything like
Nothing,
that. Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm gonna snag a few little guys. We're gonna leave you the big guy. Hi, Whitey. Do you remember me? Yes, you do. Hi, Whitey. And there's Shell. You're the little Whitey. Hey, guys. Oh, there. He's always so friendly. And Snowflake is so shy, but the red-eyed, my mom, Snowflake, she was always Snowflake lover.
I love
look at him. He hang. Oh, you can see they almost glow in the dark. You know. Beautiful red beads. They're like the crystal. Remember the
albino.
Yeah, albino. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I remember with Noah when he was little, when he couldn't get too much sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'll never forget that. I want to play out for 5 hours. He'd bring in with a mac and cheese piano lesson, and because we want him to be healthy. That's going way back to Penny Lane days now. And then when he left, I was stuck with the trout kids drowning each other in the pools. And
He's go out in the beach
I know.
for like 2 seconds and he's burned.
I know.
Like, oh my God,
no.
the sun just like.
But he's such a sweet, and I always wanted to make sure look out whoever he gets around. I just pray to God that Noah finds people that will be like-minded and help steer him in a good direction, rather than
pray
people.
for him because
You know it.
he talks to me, and now he stopped talking to himself.
We love him. He's in. That's why I said, God will bring you around in your own time. We need to clear our minds and give ourselves up to God. And then God, in return, will let us receive. Because God's always pouring down on the one end. It's, are we looking up? Yeah.